Welcome to the Jesus Show. Not that one.
Hey guys, welcome back. Guess what? It's not Jesus, and it's not that one. It's his wife. Hey. Although I was gonna go, it's his wife, and then I'm like, oh my god, I don't have my rings on. I just took a bath. Okay, in my defense, I just took a bath. But anyways, let's see. I don't know what to do. Jesse was like, can you record for me? What's up? It's like I'm just on a little takeover. Let's start off the show with all the things. Follow Jesse on the Jesus Show NTO on Instagram. On Facebook, it's the Jesus Show, not that one. On YouTube, it's the same. You can just search it, the Jesus Show NTO as well. Let's see, what else? TikTok is the full thing, the Jesus Show, not that one. And Twitter is Jesus Show NTO. I think I covered it all. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. Wow, look at you and all these handles, the social media platforms. Let's see. So Jesse skipped a week. I think that was mainly because family was coming into town. What else? Hi. Can you not? Don't do it. Apollo's like, I came over here to bark at you. What's wrong? Okay. Nope. Shut your mouth. So Jesse's family came into town because it was my baby shower. My mom threw me a baby shower on Saturday. It was so nice. Let's see. Yeah. So he skipped a week because it was annoying. There were too many things happening. I got back from work. He got back from work. Life was happening. So we were like, skip. That's just what happens. Yeah. So that's just the gist of what has happened. I had so much fun, and I know that only a few of my friends really listen to this and watch it, but thank you for coming because it was really cool. I mean, my sister-in-law threw me a baby shower in California, which was awesome. That was right before the movers came. There was that big freaking debacle. And then, so that was the end of March. And then my mom threw me the baby shower end of April. So I'm officially 33 weeks this week. And I'm in my 8th month of pregnancy. I know people are like, don't say the week. I don't know what that means. Sorry. Sorry for those. The moms know, right? They know you're in the 3rd trimester. We are in the final stretch. Due date is next month. Hopefully not any earlier. Okay. Sorry. Ugh. Ew, gross. Oh, here. Attack of the gnats. Ugh. It's starting to get humid. It's like rainy outside right now. It's so gross. But it's like humid. So I've been finding like bugs everywhere, including gnats. Yay. What was I saying? 8 month. I'm in my 8th month of pregnancy. Technically, did you know? Because I don't know. I'm assuming the majority of Jesse's audience is men. But did you know that a woman's pregnancy is 10 months? Not many people know that. They just think, oh, you're pregnant for 9 months. No, it's 10. 10 painful 40 weeks, right? No, this last trimester has been magical. And the second trimester was great too. I can eat. The first trimester was so bad. I was sick all the time. It was bad. It was into my second trimester too, because I think your second trimester starts at 12 weeks, and not I think it is, because that's like the safe spot. People tend to announce their pregnancies at 12 weeks because it's like, okay, you made it past all the scary parts where you can really lose your baby. Now you might still lose your baby, but you're more in the clear. So 12 weeks they announce usually. Many women are more comfortable announcing, and that's what I did. I announced in December. So it actually kind of worked out. It was like a Christmas theme. Or was it like Thanksgiving? It was December. Because we had our tree up and we had the new to the crew onesie, which was just, come on, that was so cute. But anyways, I was sick until the 18th week, which was well into my second trimester. It sucked. My, excuse me, that was gross. I burp all the time and now I just kind of don't even notice it. My OB in Vegas was like, "Oh, you lost weight. That's weird. This is the time you're supposed to be gaining, like the second trimester. You're supposed to like really start putting on the pounds." And I was like, "I have been so sick. That's why." So it was okay. I put on the weight. I still haven't gained that much. So I was a steady. It's weird for me to say this because like anybody that ever struggled with like body dysmorphia or weight loss and really like dieting back in college and that kind of thing, this is kind of hard for me to say, but I'm getting there. Progress, little baby steps. What I'm about to say is, anyways, I have been a steady 180 for a while now. I would say the beginning of 2020, really. Just a steady 180. I didn't gain, I didn't lose, even when I was like running a lot. I just kind of stayed at 180. I didn't like look fat. It was kind of like I just was a thicker kind of girl, I guess. I don't know. But anyways, with that being said, I've just kind of stayed at 180. I was at 180 when I went to my first appointment. And then, that's kind of how they measure like how much weight you've lost, how much weight you've gained. And I remember when I lost weight and she was like, that's weird. Like I was like 170 something. And she was like, but it was okay. I put it back on. So I've only gained though when I went to the OB last Friday, because I went the Friday before my appointment or before my baby shower. I was 196. So I'm 8 months. I've only gained 16 pounds. I don't know. I think that's kind of weird. I think I need to be gaining more, but they say that baby boy looks good. I have a lot of moms that are like, "You've only gained 16 pounds." And I'm like, "Listen, I started off thick. Okay. Like, let's think about where you started. You were really skinny and you gained 50 pounds because you were super freaking skinny. Okay. I already started off with this layer of fat for Athanasios. Okay. So I'm ready. Is here. Have I bored you yet? Let's see. We're at 8 minutes. 9 minutes? 8 minutes. Because I have to cut something out. It's over here. Anyways. I suck at this. Like hardcore. No. So 16 pounds. I think it's fine right now. That's what the doctor says. Athanasios looks so good. Jesse actually got to go to the first ultrasound. Like actually be at this one, because all the other ones I've had, he wasn't allowed in Vegas, which really sucked because of the mask mandate, and they only allowed you to go in as the patient. So that sucked because that at the time Indiana was doing one person could come in if you had an ultrasound. Anything else, no, you had to leave like the waiting room or whatever, which that's how Vegas was. But my mom was able to go with me because Jesse didn't travel with me when I went for my 12-week appointment. And it sucked because that was the first time I ever saw his like heart beating, was the 12-week ultrasound. And he didn't get to see that. I know like times are weird and like maybe our next kid, there won't be a panorama happening. We'll see. You never know. But anyways, he got to see full on Athanasios. His face was like smushed against my pelvic bone on my right side. So his face was like this. It was so funny. And you could see his eye and like his nostril, and his mouth was moving like almost like he was sucking. It was so cute. But yeah, he's really taken up all the space. So like, let's see if I can back up without pulling out my headphones. So like his butt, there we know. His butt is here right now. It kind of like moves. I felt it moving last night. It kind of moves around. And his legs go here. So I'll get kicked on this side and I'll get punched down on my left side. And his head is just, it's down. It's ready. It's ready to go. So he's in position, which is a good thing. But it's also very scary. And that's all I can think about is how he's ready to go down. Like everybody says, not everybody, but the nurse practitioners and the doctors say, okay, well, if you were to have him, you can have him now healthily and have a healthy baby. He might be a little underweight, but yeah. So that really freaks me out because it's like, he could come now? No, Jesse's at work. No. Let's wait. Can we wait, please? Jesse was like, what would happen if you went into labor while I'm gone? And I was like, they fly you out. Like they'll do like a positive space. I don't know if he's ever touched on that, but like they'll send you back instead of flying standby. It's very nerve-wracking. I apologize. I'm very itchy in this one spot at nighttime, and I don't know why. It's really weird. It's not itchy like I have dry skin. It's itchy like there's something underneath the skin itchy. It's very weird. It's only right here in this spot under my right boob. So if any moms are listening, can you help me out with that? Because it's not flaky skin. It's just an itchy spot. Like, does your foot ever itch, but you don't have dry skin on your feet? Like that's what I'm talking about. That kind of itch. I don't know what it is, and I don't know how to take care of it. And it's really bugging me. And I'm sorry that you can hear that. There's some ASMR, ASMR for you. Yeah, so it was cool that Jesse got to see the ultrasound. It made me really happy. Just that he got to be there and watch him on screen. And so he got to see his heart beating too, and he was moving around a little bit, but he was really stuck. He was really like, leave me alone. I'm sleeping. Like, go away, which is just the cutest thing. And I didn't have a crazy full bladder, so it wasn't like in the way. But yeah, it's magical. It's really magical, first of all, to see that on screen. Like, whoa, technology. And then second of all, it's like, there's a baby inside of me? What? Like, I'm growing a human life that's gonna become its own person and personality, and I don't know. It's mind-boggling to me. It really is. And we even said, like, so we're gonna kick him back to back, right? Like, try, if we're lucky enough to have 2 babies back to back, that'd be pretty cool. And I was like, sure. Technically the company really is really good about maternity leave. It's more, if you can afford it is what it more or less is, because we're not in California anymore, so you don't get paid maternity or paternity leave, but you do get like short-term disability, which is cool, and that's not like a fraudulent thing. Like, at first I was like, oh, is this like under the table? No, it's if you get pregnant, they pay you like a certain amount. It's not a lot, and it's not for a long period of time, but it's a little bit. You get a little payout, which is kind of cool because you're paying into that anyways. I have my supplemental insurance, which is awesome. So we have that, but like, yeah, if you can afford it, like if you've got that sugar daddy, or, Jesse's working like crazy, I could take a year off, work 1 trip, and then take another year off. That's crazy. Because some people, the thing with society now is, no, it's okay. It was me. Sorry. The thing with the society is that they are rushing all the moms to get back to work. You need to get back to work. You need to get back to work. You need to do this. Or they're not happy. You need to be home with your kids. You need to do this. Blah, blah, blah. Like, everybody has their own opinion about everything, right? But the push is to get back to work. And these moms feel this like just constant, like, oh, I have to get back to work because I have to provide for my family. And it just sucks because they're pushed back well before like 6 weeks. Like 6 weeks is almost the most that you can take with almost any company that's just like a 9 to 5 job, unless you have like a really great company that's like that's the norm. And it's sad. It really is. Like nobody talks about it. It's really sad. Especially now. I really do like that now it's kind of opened my eyes to it, because I mean, I didn't know about that before, but like to learn that we are literally the last country to start paying maternity leave. Like that's so nuts. Like Colorado, I think, just signed something that wouldn't go into effect for a while. I think maybe next year. But that's really cool. So California, New York, and Jersey, and now Colorado. What? That's insane to me. How are we there? I don't know. I can't even, and all the things that have happened this week with Roe versus Wade yesterday. Well, that was leaked or whatever, the draft. I just can't get me started on this bullshit. Yeah. We're just so behind because like all these other countries pay so much out. And you're like, huh? Why don't I get that? That sucks. Then again, they got like healthcare and things that aren't crazy expensive. Only here. only in these states, which just it makes me so mad. People are like, oh, you're not proud to live here? Then get out. And I'm like, I love where I live. Just like, can we get with the times? Can we not be stuck in the 1800s? Can we be like, maybe a little bit like Europe? I mean, they're just right there. It's a 5-hour flight. Can we kind of be like them where they pay for? It doesn't make sense to me. The fact that I'm fighting with my insurance right now, I'm not fighting. We moved from the West Coast to the Midwest, and I remember this from last time, kind of, where my insurance card changed. Everything's the same, but my insurance card changed from Aetna to Blue Cross Blue Shield. Well, since now that it's a different name, I have to take that in, change it all up. Well, it changed my pantyhose subscription that I have with AccuFit through the company, because it's covered by your insurance, but it's through the company. And it's great. You get like, how many pairs of hose? Maybe like 10 pairs of hose, compression hose, for free, maybe 4 times a year. And because my insurance card changed, they're like, sorry, you've been declined or you've been denied or whatever. And I was like, wait, what? And then the same thing with the breast pump. So you get a free breast pump through your insurance. Depending on your insurance, some of them you might have to pay a little bit. Some of them are free, or you can pay like an upgrade, right? So I was really excited. I was like, ooh, I'm going to get the Modelo one that I've been wanting. I've been seeing a lot of reviews on that one. There was another one. Crap. I forgot what it's called. Baby Yoda or something. The fuck was that? Same thing happens when I want to take a nap during the day. I have to close the sunroom door because they are nuts. What the hell was I talking about? Hi, you little shithead. Why are you being like this? I love you. I love you so much. I took a bath tonight because when I sit for a long period of time, there's a name for it. I don't feel like my joints are killing me, but it hurts like hell to get up and to like get moving again. So he's like a cat. I'm trying to get comfortable. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Oh my God. That was funny. So I don't even know what I was saying because I could not stop staring at that. So yeah. It's been shitty weather. It's been pretty shitty weather lately in the Midwest. It was nice for like a day. And then it just was like, nope, I'm going to be shitty. It was like 40 degrees, rainy, nasty. And it hasn't stopped. it'll say like it's 100% rain. So you're like, okay, it's going to rain all day. Like we got to like hurry up. Let's get a nice long walk in. And then it doesn't rain at all. And then the next day, that was today, it doesn't say it's going to rain until like later, and then it rains all day. So that is what happened. And every time I took the boys for a walk, it was like windy rain. So it was a pain in the ass to walk in, and like trying to hold my hood down and like tie it and then have the two boys in their raincoats. It was rough, in the raincoats that they don't want to be in. And even though their TINS device collars are waterproof, I don't know. Jesse's always said like, I don't want to take them in that because it's raining. So I don't put them on them. And so it's just even harder to walk them because they pull. And then I'm yelling at them the whole time. And I hate being that person, I guess, like walking on the street and I'm like yelling at my dogs and like, I don't know. I know people aren't like looking at me, but that's what it feels like. So I'm constantly yelling at them, and that's just a pain in my ass. So anyways, they've been soaking wet all day. It's a chore when they come in, because you're just like, first of all, being this pregnant, I know I don't apparently look big, which is great, but I feel huge. So it hurts really bad to like bend over. And so I'll squat like when I clean them up or when I pick up their poop. And it's just a lot. It's like a chore trying to clean off their paws and get their belly. So thank God for those raincoats, because it does really protect their belly, but their tail still gets really wet. Their paws are really wet, and they shake off their hood, because I mean, who wants to wear that as a dog? So their head's always pretty wet. But anyways, it's been a mess. So I'm really getting excited because I told Jesse, I think it's next Friday, like this coming Friday, it's going to be in the 80s for the next 4 days on the forecast. So far that you can see, like on the 10-day, it shows up as like 80, like 79, 80, 81, 82. And I was like, oh my God, is it real? You know, we just go from like nasty wet spring to cold, wet spring to this beautiful hot weather. It probably won't be crazy beautiful. It'll probably be crazy, crazy humid, but I will take it over this disgusting weather. Oh my God. I love being able to be outside and let the boys enjoy the yard that we have now for them, And not like I've gotten lazy or anything with walks or whatever. Like we still give them a ton of walks every day. But like the fact that they have their own dog park in the backyard, they can run around and do their thing. And that's what makes me happy. So I'm going to switch gears, as Jesse says. And I'm just going to give you a little rundown on Soccer Corner, because I know nothing, but I did watch a few of the games with Jess, and I guess we could start back on last week, or we can just skip that week since it was like a bye week for us, bye week for them. I don't know. Let's see. Let me go back to these scores. I mean, who do we ever really care about? I did watch RSL beat LA. That was weird. It was like, what happened? I don't know. It was one of those. Like, I just remember, whatever. Oh yeah. New England played Miami. What day was that? Oh, the day of my shower. Oh yeah, that night. That's right. Sorry. But they beat him 2-0, so good. It was a good win. And it was so cute. If you follow AJ on Instagram, the cutest pictures on the field. And they were just, it's so heartwarming. I mean, little girl dad, it's so freaking cute. So yeah, and that was it, huh? Yeah, so we didn't miss anything yet, because tomorrow is soccer, Wednesday, and it starts off with Cincinnati and Toronto. So we're good. And then when does New England play? They play Saturday the 7th. So that's nice. They had a whole week off. That's good. I always hate seeing when like my favorite teams play Saturday and then they play again Wednesday, or even Sunday and then they play again Wednesday. And I'm like, who made this schedule? Some flight attendant schedulers? So funny. Anyway, I remember the New England game. It was a good game. At least I thought so. Pretty sure I only watched half of it. Sorry. So, there's my soccer corner. This is definitely going to be a smaller episode. I'm trying to think of what I wanted to talk about, and like it all went out the window because I was doing so many things. So I would love to make it soccer corner, but it's done. That's over. Soccer corner is over. I got a fan. Oh my gosh. Well, we got a fan, I should say. But let's just be real. I went and picked it out. I got the guy to come put it in. It's my dad's maintenance guy. And we love him. Sean, and his buddy helps him. I don't know what his name is. He's always so quiet. But anyways, he's so cool. He does it all. He's one of those where he's like the electrician. He's the electrician. He's the plumber. He's the contractor. He's the builder. He is Bob the Builder, but Sean the Builder. He's really talented. So I'm really thankful that we have him in our lives because there's just little things like even stuff that like we don't own this house. We are renting. And it's just like stuff like that. I'll tell the landlord like, oh yeah, like we could do this. And he's like, oh cool. And I had somebody come out, like look at the dishwasher, like it wasn't working properly. That kind of thing. And then I was like, oh, I'm going to have Sean put the fan in. He was like, cool, awesome. And oh my God, it's a game changer. Like the fact that these old houses don't have fans, like it's just so weird to me. And if they did, it was a big house that had fans. Almost every one of these old houses in like Old Town, Crown Point is just like historic town. You put those in. Those were put in like in the 80s, or they were put in when you remodeled it. Like, it's just so weird to me. I'm like, y'all were cool with just doing this all the time? No, that was me insinuating a hand fan. I don't get it. Jesse and I have had a fan everywhere we've lived. Definitely Texas. That was already there. Hermosa, we did ask Cynthia if we could put fans in the living room and our bedroom. So those were the big rooms that we had. The big room. Those were the only two rooms we had. You had the bathroom area, but anyways. And she was totally fine with it. And we actually left them there with her. I think about it now and I'm like, I wish I would have brought them with because she didn't pay us for them or anything. Not very grateful for them either. I don't care. I don't think she listens to this, whatever. If she does, because whatever. But like that was another thing. If you lived with a beach, you didn't have central air conditioning. And that just blows my mind. They're like, oh, the ocean breeze is enough. No. California has insane heat waves, and it had them so many times when we were there, and you were just dying. You were like, oh my God. And I remember it got so bad one year. I think it was 2017 or 2018, I actually went out and bought one of those portable air conditioning units. It was like $400 and it was beautiful. It was so pretty. And I hooked it up to the sliding glass door because we didn't have like any windows. We had one huge window in the front that went into our landlord's like house. So I didn't want to put that like big tacky like ventilation thing there because I would never hear the end of it from her. She wouldn't even let me put lights outside. So anyways, I put it in the sliding glass door and it was so perfect because it just blew right on me like when we were laying down. But Jesse hated if he was home he would take it out and close the sliding glass door. And I don't know, growing up in Indiana, I'm like, whatever, who cares? Like, the back door's locked. But he's right. For a while there, I was putting something behind the sliding glass door, so if somebody tried to break in, they wouldn't be able to open the sliding glass door. I mean, if somebody wants to break glass, they're going to break, you know what I mean? They're going to break in. But it wasn't like that really in Hermosa. If it was break-ins, it was usually break-ins while people weren't home. They studied the place, or it was homeless people, like looking for some shelter in a home that's kind of been abandoned, but it's somebody's beach house. You know what I mean? Anyway. So yeah, that was the thing in Hermosa. And I remember caving and getting that air conditioning unit. It was amazing. But I just don't understand how people don't have fans. So, then we were in Vegas and we had the prime of the prime, right? We had everything. I look back and like I know I complained a lot about Vegas, and Jesse's like, "Oh my God, you complained about Vegas all the time." I did. I really did. Like, I mean, besides the people that we met there, I really did not like it. And now I say, besides the beautiful home that we had, I hated being in an apartment. I'll tell you that. It sucks being in an apartment and not being in a home of your own. Just not having your own space, like knowing that you're connected to somebody else's wall, knowing that that building belongs to somebody else, that kind of thing. That sucks. But that kitchen, oh baby, I miss that kitchen so much. Oh, I miss it so much. Definitely miss the space. And like, it was a small space, but it was I don't know, it was big in its own way, almost. Like, this is a house and I'm so grateful for it. It's just small and there's not many places to put anything. It's weird. There's like in Vegas, we had the closet space with like built-in shelves and a bar to put clothes on, right? Already in the closet, which was just so cool. And then we come here and the baby's closet doesn't have any of that. The second room, I should say. There's not even a bar to hang clothes. I'm not complaining, landlords, okay? It's weird. It's weird to think like, oh, okay, we went from the super, super brand new place. It was. Nobody else had shat on that toilet. You know what I mean? Like, we were the first ones to be in there. And now, this is a lived-in home. Many people have lived here. But they've all made it their own kind of thing. Like, this is really cool. Like, up here, I think Jesse had mentioned this. It definitely used to be an attic. And they made it into like a lofty area, which is so cute and cool. And it's great. Oh, sorry. It's great for Jesse's podcast. It really is. And a guest bed. Thank God. Because, we have the baby's room. Or that would have been, the guest bed. So then you go into our room and there is a tiny little bar. But it's a small closet, and I would always make fun of my mom's closet, and it is, I think, tinier than my mom's closet. So, we definitely need to come up with some sort of, like, organization skills, find a good little closet system. I found something for Athanasios's room. We just need to, like, get started on it. Hopefully when Jesse has, like, at least a few days. Or I just might do it because it's not heavy. It's just like, those like wire shelves. I'm just going to put those up. I don't care about being aesthetically pleasing as long as it's done neatly. You know what I mean? That's all I really care about. Like, just no sloppy job. So I'm going to do that. It just sucks because like we don't have any money, right? Movers took everything. So we're just trying to find like little things. Like, people go, oh, why don't you try this? Like, why don't you do this? I'm like, oh, yeah, definitely. Same with the bathroom. Like, I don't really know where to put like towel hooks. And I don't like putting things on the back of the door if it makes it hard to close. Like, these doors are already hard to close. Half of them, like these are kind of off the hinges up here. The one downstairs in the garage is pretty hard to close. The front door's a whole nother story. But same thing, like with the bathroom, I don't want to put a towel hook thing on the other side of the door. It's already hard to close, Like I don't want to do that. And then I'm ruining their door. You know what I mean? But apparently that's what they did. But I just don't. So anyways, we're trying to find a place to put towel hooks and maybe like a better place to like maybe fold some towels for like guests or when you have new towels, just grab a towel. Because right now I just have like 2 towels kind of stuffed under the sink. I know that this is so boring, but like I feel like some people are gonna be like, ooh, do this. Like I'm gonna get some messages that'll be like, oh, here, have you tried this yet? Like my girlfriend told me to do the IKEA closet system. They're just kind of expensive. I don't have that money. They're beautiful. I just don't have that kind of money. I'm definitely going to get this Amazon shoe rack. It's in my cart. I need to buy it on payday. This Amazon shoe rack. It's like a 60 pair shoe rack thing. And it'll be perfect. It goes from floor to ceiling in the basement. That's where I'm going to put it. Because we just have too many shoes. Like, I shouldn't say we. I have like 5. It's all Jessie. It's all Jessie's shoes. And there's just no room for them. And I'd rather them just be out of sight, out of mind, and we can put our clothes somewhere else and figure out another spot. It's kind of been easy lately, though, for me. Then again, I feel like just being a girl lately, my uniform is leggings, a t-shirt, or a sweatshirt. But being pregnant, I have my set few of maternity leggings that I can wear, some of my old leggings that are a little bit baggier that don't hurt, but like stuff like that. So I'm kind of lucky in that aspect. I don't really have to be like, oh, I need these clothes right here somewhere, because if anyone has seen my Instagram story over the past few days, I went to the store because we did get some money back for our mattresses damaged by State Farm, or not damaged by State Farm, the damage that we got from State Farm. And it was enough to get a mattress and a bed frame. And my mom bought us the dresser because she's amazing. And it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit in the room. No. So I got to figure out what to do. I wanted to be able to have some sort of dresser in that room so I can grab my pajamas or grab some socks real quick. And it's just not going to work. Definitely with the bassinet in there, just not. I've definitely posted it to my Instagram. It sucks because it's so pretty. And I mean, Jesse thinks it's great too, but it's pretty. And he's like, look, I'm like, I have been stressing the past few nights. We just got it a few days ago. And I've been stressing the past few nights just thinking about, oh my God, where's it going to go? Can we move it sideways? Can it go like diagonal? Will it fit that way? No, it will not fit diagonally. This is a tiny, tiny room, tinier than what we've had. And it just doesn't fit a king comfortably. It just doesn't. And our landlords had queens. They had a queen in there. I can't sleep on a queen with Jesse. It's just that doesn't work that way. More power to all of you that sleep on queen mattresses. It can't happen with Jess. It can't. Nope. We tried it for the past 2 months that we've been here before we got this king mattress. And it was hell. He needed me all the time. I had to literally push him off of me many times. He does not know how to sleep. He needs his space, and so do mine. So do mine. I can't talk. I'm sorry, guys. I need my space, and he needs his while we're sleeping. And he was literally just like on top of me all the time. Don't get me wrong, like I love my husband. But when we're sleeping and he's kicking me in the back, I'm pregnant. So get the fuck off me. Even so, if I'm not, you know what I mean? So yeah, it was nice. I've only slept with him once in that bed. And it was before he went on a trip, wasn't it? Yeah. So whatever. It wasn't, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I can still return it. I just kept thinking like, oh, that was why I've been stressing out. I haven't been sleeping well. Like I'm already getting up in the middle of the night to pee a million times, but I haven't been sleeping well because I'm just like, my mind is racing. Oh my God, can I do it this way? Do we move the dresser out? A lot of people messaged me on Instagram, like, you can move the dresser out into the living room. You can move it out into the baby's room. The whole point was to be able to have something right there. I can grab my pajamas. I can change. Because the closet has like my dresses or whatever, my pregnancy dresses in it. Like I'm not going to put my pajamas in the closet unless we get like something I can fold clothes on in there. But that's a whole nother story. I'm just saying it's stressing me the fuck out and it's stupid. First world problems, I guess. So yeah, I want to nest and I can't nest. You know what I mean? Like everybody's like, are you settled into the house now? Finally, you know, that whole debacle's over. And I'm like, no, because I have nowhere to put anything. There's nowhere. I can't put things physically away. And it's going to drive me bonkers. Like even our plates don't fit in the cupboards in the kitchen. What? So I need to go to IKEA or somewhere to get just like a few cabinets to put on the other side of the wall, which is fine. I can do that. It's just, again, money. So like I can put glasses and stuff in these cupboards are like this big. It's so weird to me. Or there's a big one and it like kind of goes to the back and I'm like, what do I put in there? So yeah, I just, yeah, but I can't fit my plates. It's really weird. So yeah, stuff's just still kind of everywhere. I do hope that I can get everything settled before baby comes. I'm hoping that this month of May, I mean, we're in it, it's May 3rd, that I can get it all settled. And yeah, people will be texting Jesse like, is Allie okay? Yeah, why? What the fuck? Listen, it's been a little crazy. Oh my goodness. Sorry, just got a text from, and I did that thing again. I'm so sorry. Got a text from one of Jesse's cousins. Those girls they blow me away. If you are listening to this, Janice or Danny, your daughter just thanked me for our baby shower. What are they called? When you give out gift bags. We gave out gift bags. My mom got these scarves from Turkey. They're so pretty. I think they're pashminas, but I really don't know. She got these really nice scarves, and because at first she thought the color scheme was gonna be like navy and gray. So there's a lot of navy and gray scarves. I don't know why we went with green and like peachy colors. That's how it happened. But she had already ordered those when she like found out I was pregnant. She's like, this is gonna be the gift for the baby shower. I was like 6 weeks pregnant. No, she's so funny. But anyways, I was just talking to somebody the other day about how grateful I am just being here back in Indiana. Like, as much as I've complained about the weather, like it has totally sucked, and all of this debacle moving here, I don't know what we would do without my parents. And I want to cry every time I think about how much they've helped us. How, like, my mom went through all of her savings. I mean, she probably has like nothing left. I know that the Bank of Mom is almost depleted, if it's not already. Mom and dad, like we've taken so much from them, but they're so willing to just it's fine. It's fine. We're gonna make this work. You're gonna be okay. Like, just like little stuff like that. Like, you need this, okay? You can't live without this. We're gonna do this. Or like even just buying us groceries a few times and stuff like that. It's just we are really freaking lucky. And I'm gonna close out on that because like, just don't get me wrong. Like, I love California. I miss California. I miss Hermosa so much. But my parents are not there. And, they tell me all the time, like, we didn't have help. We were in Aurora when I was born. That's where I was born, Aurora, Colorado. And they said, we didn't have help. We had nobody around us. We did this all by ourselves, and it was hard, but we did it. And all I keep thinking about is, like, I don't know how we could have done it by ourselves in Vegas. Even in Hermosa. Like, his mom still lives pretty far away. She works a very demanding job. They're not, like, close, and they'll drop everything and anything. You know what I mean? Like, my mom they would. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like, my dad is over in 5 minutes. Like, I'm like, can you come over? Like, he's like, yeah. It's never like, I'll be there in an hour, or when you need me. It's, okay, I'm here. What's up? What? You know what I mean? Like, it's, I don't deserve them. They're amazing. I love you guys. I love you so freaking much. Jesse and I do not deserve all of this, and we appreciate it beyond belief. All right, guys. Please like, rate, and subscribe. Thanks for listening to me talk about pregnancy, I guess. A little bit of soccer. Yeah. See you later. Okay, bye.